Yeah, okay, enough silliness. That wasn't editing. That was live, dudes. That was live. We don't fake anything here. Live means live. I just thought I'd have a bit of a laugh. Anyway, right. We are looking at not leaving Winnerchi. We've done that one. Right, okay, let's turn that off and put this one on. This is Marketplace Overview. And what date is it today? I would like to tell, but that's the 9th of January. There you go, that's close enough. Right. This is, so there's a bunch of Marketplace releases done yesterday. Yes, the second camera's messed up. Doesn't really matter right now, but there you go. Second camera is now fixed. And I wasn't driving that train, I was the conductor. Because when I tried putting my camera in the conductor, the cab view is on an angle, and it just looked really odd. Whereas where it was, it just sort of worked. Oh, Fringe Styling, yes. If you can fix the show command, I completely forgot to look at that. 9th of January, excellent. 9th of January. It's June, you twit. Right. Starting again, theme tune. Right. So yesterday they were a number of releases put out on Marketplace, and I thought I would go through and let you have a look at them, explain what they are, and also how you access them. So first of all, there's a pack of tenders, not the locos. You need to own the BR52 already. The BR52 comes with the Euro Legacy assets pack, but if you've got the Euro Legacy asset pack, or if you just want the tender for some other purpose, then this is the new tender. It is called a Wannentender. Don't say 9th of July, Stephen Jam. Give me heart failure. Oh, you're all still going on about the January mistake. Dear, oh dear. Right, okay. So yeah, this is the Wannentender. This is by Eisenbahnwerk, and there's two versions of it, as you can see. You've got red and you've got grey. I'm sure there are other differences in there, but essentially the the pack only comes with the tenders. You need to own the locos yourselves. So that is the tender pack. The other pack is these Torpedopfannenwagen, which I think just these are really cool. Actually, just look at how many wheels there are under that. So there's this one comes with essentially it's one wagon, but you get the rusty weathered version and you get the clean version, and there's loaded and unloaded versions. Now the only difference between loaded and unloaded is whether or not there's any weight in there. Would the tenders work with the DR24? I don't know. They're meant with the BR52. Beyond that, I don't know. I've not tried it. As you can see, ooh, spooky. There's spookiness going on in there. And you can change whether they're loaded or unloaded. When you do, you can change whether that is over or not by just ticking the or unticking the loaded flag. If I just go into the editor mode, scenario. So if I come over here and double click that, and you can see that all the loading and unloading is doing is moving that forwards and backwards. So what I've done is in some of these so that I've made it so you can see it in the loaded version and some in the unloaded version. The actual model doesn't particularly change, I don't think, for loaded and unloaded. All it is that the loaded one, I can't remember which one of these is the loaded one. The loaded one has its full weight. So I think they're 300 tons. The unloaded one is something like 150 tons or something like that. Marcus Footers, yes, I'm on test track. When you're assembling these wagons, since we're in the editor mode, what you will need to do, you've got these TPWs. So let's put this ThyssenKrupp out down. That's what it looks like, right? Now, in order to actually use it, you need the slave unit, which is one of these, but not apparently that one. I need the alt one. There you go. No, still click the wrong one. It is that one, right? So you got that one, and I'll get myself together in a minute. And this one. Now what you do is you just move it, put it under there, and you see it couples up. Train Boy, thanks for the host. and then if I flip this one around and put it in, it couples up. So there you go. That's how you make these wagons up. Let's just have a quick look at some of the detail in here. Oh, 100, yeah. So these are rather nice wagons. These are the cleaner, fresher ones, not covered in rubbish. Right, so those are the two German packs. Reminder, you've got the Tender, the Wannentender, and you've got the Torpedopfannenwagen. Monty the Horse, thank you for the host, much appreciated. Right, so those are those ones. Right, coaches. There were 3 coaching packs released. So the first pack, before we move on, actually, where do you find these? So having bought these, Stephen Jam, thank you for the host. Having bought these, they then appear in your stock list, but they're not particularly easy to access. Danish Bacon Lover, Marcus Footus, thank you for the host, much appreciated. Simon Lund, should you buy the Torpedopfannenwagons, make scenarios? Why not? I'd quite like to see the torpedo wagons in a scenario. I think that would be quite cool. They're a bit of a different load to haul around, aren't they? Those are by Eisenbahn work as well. So if you bought these and you want to use them in a scenario, then you need to have you need to go in and enable the Eisenbahn work provider, and then you'll find the packs in there. I think this is packs 1 and 2 is what they come up a bit. Okay, so coaches. These coaches are by Matrix Trains, and you'll find them in the provider of Gordon Mac. Gordon Mac, because the author is Gordon Mackenzie. Prince Darling, thanks for the host. Okay, so this first pack is the Thompson coaches. So they're all in blue-grey, but as you can see, they're not Mark 1s by any stretch of the imagination. Mr. Cubs. These blue coaches don't come with chap because these are not Mark 1s. These are not Mark 1 coaches. Not one of these is a Mark 1 coach. These are all historic coaches that have been upgraded, have been given the blue-grey livery. So first of all, you've got the Thompson coaches. Which is these ones. That's BSK, Buffet, Sleeping Car, another sleeping car. First sleeping car, second sleeping car. Now that's pack 1. Pack 1 is the Thompson, so you get 4 different types of coach. Well, there's so many people clicking host now. It's it's getting silly. Right, so next off we have the pack 2, and pack 2 is there's 2 LMS period 3 LMSP3 coaches. These ones. Were these ever used in real life? Yes, these are definitely all real coaches. These would have been towards the end of their life. Thanks for updating show, Fringe Darling. The show prompt updated courtesy of Fringe Darling. Right, so Arabello, thanks for the host. Right, so these are the P3 coaches. Let me come out of edit mode so that we're not got the highlight messing things up. Yeah, so these are the P3s in blue-grey. And then around here you have got Gresley coaches. Are these Gresley coaches? No, these aren't the Gresley coaches, are they? No, sorry. I've got my numbers mixed up. This is pack 3, not pack 2. This is pack 3. This is the Stanier coaches, which are these 2. We've got porthole coaches, which are these ones, you can tell, because they've got, a porthole. It's lovely detail on these coaches. So if you're wanting to do, you want some variety on your coaching stock, you'd have found these mixed up in all sorts of things. And then over here, this is a Hawksworth. This one is a Hawksworth. Over here, we got 2 sleeping cars, which are the Stanier P3s sleeping cars. This is pack 2. And then these are the Gresley, the buffet car and a sleeping car. Now, if you've seen you would have traditionally seen these in teak livery. So if you imagine them in teak livery, you might recognise them significantly better. So just a reminder, then I'll try not to get it wrong this time. This is pack 2. So these are the Stania P3s and the Gresleys. Pack 3, which is Stania coaches, Porthole coaches, and a Hawksworth coach. And then over here you've got the Thompsons in pack 1. So those are all the coaches. I believe they have passenger views as well, so or at least some of them do. So there's. Let me try sticking a train on one of these, and we'll see whether we can get a passenger view happening. What I could do actually, let's get silly. Someone's just suggested making a crazy train. Let's make a crazy train. So it's 1. Mix them all up. Because why not? What I need now is a nice Great Western loco to haul them. Okay, so I don't have a loco enabled. Hold on a second, folks, while I sort a loco out. Just get a loco enabled. Nearly there. A crazy train isn't that any train I'm driving. Right. Hang on, I'll flick it back in a minute. I'm going to offend a few people now, just because, you know. Right, there you go. I'm not actually going to drive this anyway. I just want to be able to show you the. Right. So if I now select that, and we go into the cab. Now, if we go to passenger view, there you go. There's a passenger view. And I think if I go this way, got another passenger view in one of the cars. Again, we've got a different passenger view, so up to 3 passenger views between amongst these 3 packs so far. 4th one. So there's lots of different passenger views. There you go. So there are 4 different passenger views that you can have in these coaches. What loco is it? Is the Blue King. King Edward V. It comes in the Riviera line. So just run down these coaches so you can see them. I won't try and remember what they're all called because these are the portholes. I can remember that. Spot the portholes on the side. Stania P3s, sleeping cars. Stania P3s again, possibly. I don't know. Thompsons, and these are the Gresleys at the back. So there you go, folks. That is everything that was released recently on the marketplace. There was 3 packs of blue-grey coaches in various guises. The Torpedopfannenwagons over there, and then these 2 tenders here. What I've done is I've brought these 2 tenders on just so that you can see what the difference is between these 2. Because this is the tender that the BR52 actually comes with. And this is the tender that you get in the Wannentender pack. There you go, Victor. This is the Wannentender over here. We've got the red frames and the grey frames. So this is the OBB version, and this is the Deutsche Bahn version, or Deutsche Reichsbahn version, actually. There you go. Right, I just wanted to give you that overview of those two packs so that you can see how much are the packs. Every single pack that I've just shown you. So the Wannentender, the Torpedopfannenwagen, and the 3 coach packs, they're $2.99 each, as is the standard pretty much for Marketplace. These are the Torpedopfannenwagens. And just one more time, I'll just explain how you assemble it before we finish up. Will I be playing scenarios on the NEC again? At some point, yes. What tender do I like better? I like the Wannentender. It's got more detail on it, if I'm honest. Just to remind you then how we assemble the wagon. You put the one you want down. Let's do the new version, and then we'll do that. Now if you put it in that way around, it's not going to fit properly. If you put it this way around, it will. You can see the buffers are sticking out. We stick that one round here and slide it in. That's how we make that. So that's done using the slave. The slave gives you the extra 6 axles, 3 axles at a time, and the buffers as well. Without the slave, you don't get the buffers. And that's how you make a wagon with lots and lots and lots and lots of wheels. Right. Can I show them a Wannentender when it's empty of water and coal? There you go. There's empty of coal anyway. Empty of water doesn't seem to make any difference. I guess it's more of a weight thing. Okay, does that answer your question? Right, there you go, folks. That's the stuff that was released on Marketplace. So now you know. Right, let's get on with our first scenario. Hopefully that'll work. Back in just a minute.